One thing that I literally never would understand is why, for every single new movie that comes out, there will always be the same actors. The other day, I was watching a movie at the cinema, and during those 20, 30, 40 minutes waiting for the movie to start, of course, ads for the new movies that are about to come would play on the screen. And what you could see is that every single movie is with the same actors. Every single movie. And also, that movie that I was about to watch, it was with the same actors that was there during the ads. That's insane. And of course, the movie was with Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. But wasn't Jacob Elordi the Frankenstein in a couple of movies ago? And then you always, of course, see Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya, and always the same actors. And the movie, which was not even a movie anymore, it was a fan fiction of Jacob Elordi, wasn't even that bad, but at the same time, you could not even see that character. You could only see the actor that's behind the actor. It's always like, how is Zendaya supposed to release 2-3 new movies every single year? When I did acting when I was younger, one thing that I learned is that for every character that you want to play on, you need to study that character. You need to develop that character. You need to become that character. And it takes some time, it takes some dedication. So how are you deeply connected to that character if you're playing multiple characters at the same time? Because otherwise, how would you release new movies so quickly? The fact is, it's not even about acting anymore. They create those parts, or they change the characters depending on the actor they want to put on that movie. So you don't see new characters. You see Jacob Elordi or all these characters being the same person, just with a different name in different scenarios. I remember when I was younger, I was watching maybe Leonardo DiCaprio or some old style actors, and they were real actors. They were doing crazy things. They would enter inside a character and do different kinds of characters all together. But now they always do the same thing. Once you see a movie of Timothée Chalamet, it's always the same. Yes, sometimes a character comes better, sometimes it doesn't, but that's a pity. And also, right now, Hollywood, of course, it's running out of ideas because they keep releasing these old romances in forms of movies, and also the Disney movies, they do it again. But please, I remember when I was younger, my favorite movie, it was Lord of the Rings or even Harry Potter. And it was great because there wasn't someone that I knew doing Harry Potter. It was a totally different character, a new actor. And so now I know it's bad for the actor, but once you see Daniel Radcliffe, now it's Harry Potter because it became so much part of his persona, that character. But now it's not like that, it's the opposite. They create movies and change characters depending on the actor they want to put there, because people go to movies to see that new Timothée Chalamet movie, Jacob Elordi movie, Margot Robbie movie, Zendaya movie. They're not watching the movie for the story, they're not watching the movie for the art. It's just a marketing thing, it's just wanting to sell, it's just celebrity culture. And they keep doing that because it works. Normal people, they just go there because they want to see their favorite actors. But how cool would it have been if Dune wasn't with a famous person? Yes, you could give him a secondary role or other roles, but not always the main character. And people complain, the critics complain, because they are not happy with those choices of actors, of course, because they need to fit the character with the actor, because they want that actor before everything else. And you tell me, yeah, but it's because they're good, they're great actors. And for that, I would say, don't you think that out there are so many incredible actors that are not even given the opportunity because those roles are always taken from famous people? And maybe they would even fit those characters even better, but they cannot compete because they cannot be discovered because of this reason. And that's a pity, in my opinion. So, sorry for the thing, but I'm just tired. I literally don't. I'm now watching just Japanese movies or other movies because I'm tired of seeing always the same faces, guys. Let me know what you think.